that why you're trying so hard to get the dead battery to take stuff off?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have to hit this one with a hammer. I feel safer. Nice.
Goes there.
So you can get to the hubs without actually pulling the tires.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to lift that all off there at once, though. That would be a nightmare.
What's that?
To pull the hub off.
No, I'm saying like if you had to go repack hub your
You can only
bearings
get
and stuff.
you can only get the front one, not the rear.
Oh.
You have to pull the whole drum, tire, everything together.
And to repack them then is quite a job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to build up the motivation to pull it.
Yeah. It's sharp and rusty.
I know, I had that problem with the other one. I feel like you're sitting kind of close for that,
here,
though.
You want to help? You want to grab a stud and
Give me 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Amazingly, you're actually keeping up with the counter on this video.
3, 2. You're late.
Here's your industrial size bottle of coil.
Oh, awesome.
I ordered it straight from the company. They just ship you crate.
Yeah.
I need to find a good supplier for that because I looked at getting it off Amazon and it's stupid expensive.
Well, because they don't have distribution really. Okay, where are we going?
We're just going to the ground. But you got it? Hold the thing?
Because
it's heavy as shit.
Air hose.
Right?
Okay, here we go.
Alright.
You want it?
No, just leave it like it is.
Okay.
So next up, all of this is coming out. We're going to take it to a fab shop and have them recreate it. We've got a crack here and here that have been welded at some point and broken again. We have a crack here that has actually been opening up as we're working on it. So the engine's going to get supported up on jacks. Just around the side here. Got our table set up ready to go. Craftsman socket set. All of our flex head Harbor Freight ratchets, our snap-on semi-deeps and ratchet, our new Icon SAE wrenches. Hopefully, that should be everything we need to get this out of here. It shouldn't be too hard to pull. It's just going to be a little sketchy getting in there. I mean, this is over 3,000 pounds of engine that's not going to be supported while we do it. And all that mounts the engine is this, and there's an engine mount on the back corner by the trans. Which I didn't just notice this. I don't know if you saw that, Dad.
All those rivets are out.
Yeah, all the rivets are pulling out back there.
Well,
There's not much holding this thing. How long have I been under this engine over the last 2 days?
Well, you had the jack under it. You're okay.
For part of it. But yeah, we've watched this crack open up as we've been working. It's getting pretty bad. This thing's a couple good Indiana potholes away from losing the engine.
Can you get a pry bar behind it?
Yeah, we have to pry on that while you're doing it. Alright, I think this is going to come off. It will.
So
That's pretty bad.
742.
It's been working on getting these bolts out of here. First two here, the head's stripped out. We ground the head off this one. This one right here, we were able to get afterwards. These ones all broke the shaft off when we put a ratchet on the back side. But as you can see from all this corrosion here, they're all just stuck in there. So even once we have the nuts off, we're having to get a pry bar behind them and hammer them out. So it's slow going. I think one has come out intact so far of all the ones we've taken out of here. So it's going to be a good part of the day, just getting this trunnion out of here.
Oh, one click at a time.
And all of these are double nutted, so after we fight the first one off, we get to do it all over again on the same bolt. Threads are so rusted that it's not really getting loose enough that we can put a short ratchet or like a ratcheting wrench back there. Ratcheting wrench won't work anyway because it's in a C channel.
I'm gonna check. Oh, I got a bolt now.
But even then, you know, if he's on both of them right now, it's still tight the entire way. You're stuck using a long ratchet, and there's just not a lot of swing room for it. Oh, did you break it?
I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's broken.
Sweet. That actually makes our lives easier. I'm gonna put a ratchet on the head and get the head broke loose, and we'll get the pry bar on there.
Yeah.
Hammer it in.
It's turning.
Give it a couple good turns to get some of the corrosion broke loose. Here, you're gonna grab the pry bar and I'll get the ratchet since I'm on this side. It's right. You're stepping on it. It's not easy to do one-handed when your flex head's a little bit loose on your ratchet.
See that powdery shit falling out of there.
And this great ground wire just twisting up around it. There we go. And that's how they're all coming out of there.
That stuff turns to like concrete.
So we got the radiator off here, and this bus still has the original thermostatically controlled variable pitch fan. So
What's that?
you can see as we move these all should be changing pitch as the temperature increases, but there's a ton of play in all of them. So yeah, these blades are paper thin aluminum. I'm pretty sure a piece of this blade is what hit me in the side when we got this thing started the other day. But, I mean, there are rivets pushed out all around it. There's nothing holding it in down here. But it is cool to see that one of these still has it on there, at least. I've never got to see one of these before. We've been trying to get the bolts out of the trunnion mount on the motor here. I broke one. How many did you break, Dad? 2?
No, I think I broke 3.
Okay. Sage got 2 out and then broke the rest. But he's winning right now because he's the only person here to get bolts out of it without breaking them.
I broke 2 and removed 2.
Doing a lot better than the rest of us.
That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3.
So you broke 3, I broke 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I broke the least, but I didn't get the most out, so.
Really? You didn't record enough of me hammering yesterday?
No, it's because of how much this mount moves.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking bad.
The only thing that's holding was the aluminum plate that used to be there.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not nearly as bad as you guys, but I was still.
after probably 6.5 hours of work, we finally got the trunnion out. So now we can work on cutting this out tomorrow, building a new bar through here, and actually making this sturdy. Because you saw earlier when we were hitting, all of this is just moving freely. That aluminum plate that was sitting right here was all that was supporting the engine.